$sign, cause I'll be back to Canton. Stroll through the center on the topless phantom. You know that it's Lenny with the hill figure branding, cause I guess money makes them in look so much more handsome. Roll past the school, but I go so slow, so I can yell out the window, yeah, I told you so. About half these clowns never ever thought I could make it, but that's what you get from the city of them haters. Alright, here we go. One of the best parts about the industry, hater mail. Let me read you a message. Come a little closer, I'll put my hand over it so you don't see who it is. How are you supposed to be a rapper? You're from Canton. That ain't no ghetto. Don't even try and act gangster. You're far from it. You caught me. I do receive a lot of hate mail. I mean, I believe I get a lot of haters because I'm not your typical rapper. I'm a suburban rapper. I give my listeners that suburban point of view. I mean, throughout my CD, I give you that viewpoint, how I see the hood or how I see other things, you know? And, I mean, no matter what you do, acting, rapping, whatever, going to school, you're gonna get haters, no matter what you do. I mean, the way I look at it, I mean, I'm doing something right. I'm on your mind, right? Hey, what's going on, guys? On my way to the studio right now. Ready to put down a track for the So Rude album. Always got my CD of beats right here so I can go over my lines on my way there, so I got my lines down for Scissorhand. But meet me at the studio so I can show you what we do. When I prep for the studio, I mean, I got my bag with me. In my bag, I got my notebooks, you know, to jot ideas down. I got my CDs with me, because you never know who you're going to meet. I mean, there's a people world. It's the who you know, then it's the what you know. I mean, I could be pumping gas at the gas station, 50 Cent comes out of nowhere. You never know. Then I got my instrumental CD to go over my lines. I mean, when I first came into the studio, I was reading off a notebook, and my producer would ask me, what am I doing? And I'd tell him, oh, yeah, I'm rapping. He's like, no, that's reading. Rapping is just flowing. It flows better. So I learned that. And so I'd be at the red lights. I mean, I know everybody sings their favorite jam. When your jam comes on, you got your favorite part at the red light. People will catch you. But me, I'm like putting in full emotion, so I could get it down. People would just kind of look at me like, whoa. So, I mean, if you're at the red lights singing or rapping, don't be ashamed. LRude does it. What's going on? We at Crowd Control Studios right now. Valet must be his day off or something. Normally he parks my car. But anyways, come on in. Let me show you what we do. What's up? We at Crowd Control Studios right here. This Stan Scissorhand, who makes all my tracks on the album So Rude, which is out now. Definitely cop it. What's up, Stan?
Hey, what's going on, Rude?
What's going on? Could you explain to everybody what all this complicated equipment is?
Yeah, I can do that. Let's see. Why don't we start over here with the MPC? It's the drum machine that it's basically industry standard drum machine. Everyone from, say, Dr. Dre to Eminem to you name it, they're using it. We have that coupled with this over here, which is a kind of a newer machine. It's the Roland MC 808. You got to have that 808 kick drum that everyone talks about. You know, when they say, give me those 808s. This is the baby right here.
Scissorhand. He's the guy behind my whole album, So Rude. He's the one that produced it. I mean, if you got my album, which I hope you guys got, you turn it around, you see all music written by Scissorhand. He knows his stuff, seriously. When I first started recording my album, I was building my home studio. So I'd go in there and be like, oh, Stan, I want this big mixing board. I'm going to buy this $5,000 microphone. And he'd be like, Rude, you don't need that big mixing board. That's what they make computer programs for. He's like, Rude, the microphone? He's like, you sound better on a $200 microphone. Everybody's voice is unique, so aren't microphones. So if you sound better on a $5 microphone, you get that.
See, if you look around, we have a multitude of computers. The reason we do that is so that we never run out of power. We like to record a lot of tracks and then pick and choose from, you know, only the best, and then take out what works, what doesn't work.
I compare this guy to Dr. Dre. Seriously, he's a perfectionist. When I was first beginning and I wasn't used to the whole recording process itself, I'd be in the studio forever. He wouldn't let me out. He'd be like, again, and keep going. And then it got to the point where he would stop and say, listen, Rude, take this CD home, master it, record it, send it to me, and when I feel you're ready, you can come back in the studio. I mean, he's a perfectionist. And then I finally earned the right to record at my house, which I recorded half my album at my house. So he taught me a lot.
Whatever you could want, we got it.
That's right.
Rude.
Alright now, time for LRude to get busy. Come with me into the booth. Act change, you acting like a chump. No room for your stunts, the party has begun. Not here to start trouble, just to have some fun. Spitting 16. Yeah, the booth, I mean, I compare it to a podium.
I mean, a booth is really mainly to block off the room noise, to block off all the computer noise, so it's just you, so you can get in your zone, you can turn the lights off, down, whatever. But I look at it as my podium, so I look at it as a responsibility of whatever words I say to actually have that replay value. That's what I think all the songs are missing today. They're basically made for ringtones, for fads. They come and go. But if you listen to my album, whether you're on iTunes streaming it, CD baby, you're more apt to buy it because it has that replay value. You're going to keep listening to it, and it keeps getting better. You're like, oh, that sounds good. So I look at it, that's my responsibility. Once I leave the studio, I get home, I hop right into homework. And once I finish that up, I get onto MySpace, I answer all my fans' messages. I mean, that's really big with me. I really do. That's really rude answering you, talking to you. I try and keep it personal, I'm not just going to go on your MySpace page and advertise and say, hey, buy my CD. Goodbye. And every time I need help, like, oh, call up the radio station. Bye. I try and keep it personal. I know it gets hard to keep in contact with you, but that's one big thing that I try and do. And really what I've learned was it's all about organizing yourself to stay productive. What's up, people? We're at Shaw's Supermarkets in Canton, where I work in the seafood department. You see right behind me. Anyways, we're not only a cut above the rest, but LRude is personally serving you. So I gotta get busy, serve some customers. You guys can just stay right here and watch how it's done, but don't disturb my customers. Yeah, Shaw's Supermarkets, I worked there since I was 15 pushing carriages. I really have. Everybody in that supermarket knows me as LRude. I even got the managers calling me, hey, Rude. But I mainly got a job to get some income because my parents weren't going to pay for my rap records or invest in my career. So I looked at it, I got to start investing myself. So I got a job, I got some money, and I bought a computer program. I started buying CDs, buying clothes for when I did shows. Because it comes down to, you got to invest in yourself. 50 Cent or Eminem, didn't just have that talent where all these big record companies want to invest in them. You got to invest in yourself first. It takes money to make money.
In the studio with me right now, believe it or not, it is our first guest of the semester, my buddy Lenny, AKA LRude. What's going on, dude?
What's up? Through this whole process of recording my album and just promoting it and getting this far into my career, I really recognize that you got to have a love in what you do. I honestly have a genuine love in what I do. People always ask me, Rude, how do you go from school to work and then back home, do homework, and then just hop right into music? But I enjoy what I do. You really have to be dedicated in whatever you do, whether it's acting, modeling, music, even school. You got to be dedicated. So far I'm proud of my accomplishments. I have my official website, LRude.com. I have my own album out. I have it on iTunes, CD, baby. I was front page of the paper. I'm in the process of recording my first music video. I have a lot going on, and I just enjoy. I love it. So you got to really be dedicated and consistent with it. Hi, this is Lenny Miceli right now, known as LRude. I do understand the road to success is not easy, but with my determination and creative hustle, I will succeed. And I do look forward to making music for you to enjoy in the future.
Why you talking about my man?
So, like, if I were you, I would, well, I have the CD. If I were you, I'd get the CD. The CD is hot. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm telling you, that CD is hot. It's hot. I'm not gonna lie to you. Well, maybe I'll lie to you, but...
Edit that out.